did you discover Suicide Boys?
How did I discover
Because
Suicide
my
Boys?
story's like funny how I discovered Suicide
Oh,
Boys.
mine's a bit mundane, really.
Yeah.
I just recently started getting into like that sort of music. I remember getting into Ghostman. Like I remember hearing it and being like, I think was it Ghostman Fest? I can't remember. But then I was just searching. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, just messing about on YouTube
Classic
and
Leo
stuff. Classic Leo tackle. And I came across I hung myself for the persona, and now I'm not up to my neck in office, but it was the music video. And I put it on, and I was like, this is weird, but...
It's super weird, isn't it?
It's weird, but the way that the music video was, I just was, like, entranced by it. I thought, this is really fucking sick. Like, I've never seen anything like this in my life, and I'd never heard anything like that in my life either. And the way that, like, it comes in, like, with the police car bit and then goes into Scrim's part where it's, like, really, like, dark and edgy and, like, I love that sort of shit. Like, that's my favourite sort of music, like, dark and horrible and shit. And I remember hearing that and was like, this is madness. And like, it was that bit that, you know, when it cuts out the music and he's like, ha, 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 ha. That was when I was like, I fucking love these guys.
They're like a bridge between, like, what we would probably listen to when we were younger, which is, like, metal, hardcore...
Yeah.
And they're super dark, but then it's just rap music.
Yeah.
So it's like a bridge, isn't it?
Yeah,
between the
100%.
two.
But then from Suicide Boys, you get like Denzel Curry, who's my favourite rapper of all time. You get Ghostman, who's disgusting. Then you get into Skylord, and you get into all that sort of stuff, and you realise that there's so many similarities to metal in rap these days. But I like you were saying the other day, you was like, oh, J. Cole's dropped some new music. Like, I don't mind J. Cole, but you was like, I really like it, but I don't know if you like it because it's not dark enough for you.
I knew straight away it wouldn't be like...
Yeah, it was okay, but I was just like, I want to listen to the darkest, heaviest shit I can possibly find. Like, that's my sort of shit.
I don't listen to an awful lot of rap, but when I do, I prefer, like, instead of it being super aggressive, I prefer, like, there's just vibes. Like, you can just be driving late at night for hours for no fucking reason, just just chilling.
You like dark, though, or you like happy?
No.
I don't know how to explain it.
Not much of an opinion on that side of things, just as long as, like, the beat's just chilling. They can speak about whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
But as long as the beat's chilling and I can just vibe, I'm like, yeah, this is sound.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there are artists I like that. Like Desperry is a grand example of it. Like, he's dead chilled and I like it, but it's got to be something special for me to like it. I can listen to heavy shit all day long and it could be like mediocre, but I just like it because as soon as it gets to like a breakdown or like on obviously Suicide Boys, and it's just discussed because they're like minute tracks. It's basically just a breakdown we rapping over. Like, I love that shit. That's my favorite.
I discovered Suicide Boys. I'd left work on a Saturday night, and this was my usual routine when I was with a girl that lived in Manchester. And so on Saturday nights, I'd leave work, go to Manchester, eat food on my own in town until she finished work because she finished like late, and then we was walking back to where she lived, which was like down Kerry Mile. We used to walk from the centre. Yeah, and we walked past the Ritz. And I was just looking at the people queuing up, and I was like, what are they going to listen to? Because it was a mixture of like proper goth wear, but like someone had spunked some fucking hype beast shit all over. It was just goths wearing Supreme, and I was like, what are they going to listen to? Like, I'm well intrigued. And then I got back and I Googled it, like, who's playing Ritz tonight. It was Suicide Boys. I was like, when I watched, I think it might have been Paris, and I was like, this is mint. Like, I wish I were there.
Yeah, I think that's the reason I clicked on Suicide Boys though, because obviously you see Suicide Boys and you think this shit's gonna be heavy as fuck, and then it's like something else, like, and because they've got like so many songs, and I think that's one of the main things that like stood out to me about them lads is their fucking work ethic. They've got so many tracks,
like 4 EPs a year.
Yeah, they are not too much anymore, but like back in the SoundCloud days, you could. Oh mate, the discography is disgusting, and I still haven't listened to it all the way through. Like, but my rap playlist says about 1,000 songs in it, and I reckon about a fifth of that Suicide Boys, 100%. But yeah, they're so good, like absolutely disgustingly good. Touching on that because that's an interesting sentiment. I've got tickets to go see Poppy, right? Okay. And it's not been rearranged yet. But my thing that I'm really excited to go and see her for is, other than she's been one of my favourite artists, is who's going to be there.
Who the fuck's going to be
there?
because
what's the demographic?
What is the demographic to that shit?
I reckon the demographic could be similar to baby metal.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know what the
I've seen Baby Metal.
Have you?
And I think
wait, what? Why the fuck have you seen Baby
Leeds
Metal?
Festival.
Oh right, okay.
Like the amount of bands that I've seen. Like, I used to keep a list on my phone and I still have it now, but it's not been updated for years. So it's like super long of all the bands that I've seen. But that's just from going to festivals.
Yeah.
But on that day of Leeds Festival, you could tell who bought the day tickets because they were all there to see Baby Metal. And it was like weird, overweight, 50-year-old dudes.
That's what I'm expecting, actually.
Yeah, just creepy dudes. Especially
Just
because it's like
it out at Leeds.
Poppy is purely internet grown. Nothing else. Like, and she was like a pretty, like, she was nice to look at, and like she was
fucking bizarre.
Yeah,
though.
bizarre as fuck, but like, yeah, I feel like it's gonna be weird 50-year-old dudes and Leo.
Yeah.
Because I ain't going to see Poppy.
I love Poppy.
It's gonna be a mix of like Scott said, fucking 50-year-old dudes, and then it'll be like 12-year-old girls that are there purely for
and then
like,
me and Elodie
that she used to release.
And then me and
Hopefully
Elodie.
she's
She
gonna
don't play it anymore.
Well, they don't know that.
It'll
that's
be
true.
like half 50-year-old weird dudes, and then the other half will be like, what's that dude called? Is he called Youngblood?
Yeah.
I like Youngblood.
It's fucking straight up his demographic. Yeah.
Do you know
And then just Leo sat in the middle, like
starting pits on my own? Did you?
Throwing hands with some fucking middle-aged man
What?
called Derek.
I'm just me at middle of the fucking room screaming, "Wall of Death!" Did you know she's engaged to Ghostman?
Shit.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah. Poppy and
Is
Ghostman
she
are
not
engaged.
British?
No, she's not.
I
no,
thought she
she's
was
from
like
America.
Belle Delphine.
Oh, fucking.
Where everyone thought she was American when she's British. And
Nah.
she comes up on every single podcast, so I thought I'd mention it.
No, we spoke about it last week. I was on about her
I know.
bathwater last. Oh yeah, you obviously.
I've got her bathwater.
Fuck off.
Nah, I'm joking.
I wouldn't. The thing is, I wouldn't put it past you.
No,
to buy
neither would
something
I.
stupid like that.
You just fucking
You
buy
look
it
at
for the
and go, yeah, that's
jokes.
funny, and just buy it.
Yeah,
and
just
probably-
for the meme.
Belle
probably throw
Delphine's
it
a
in
joke
bin.
in the barbershop, right? So, you mention Belle Delphine, and people go, I don't know who she is. And then everyone, like me and Josh will start laughing and go, fuck off. And they always go, yeah, I'm joking. I know who she is. Everyone knows who she is. They don't want to admit it, but everyone knows who she is.
Yeah, fucking Luke asked us last week if we'd if you would, and then we cut it off, and then later he was asking, would you drive a car if she give it you? I was like, nah, you were definitely asking if
Yeah,
we
of
would.
course he
You
would.
just spent the past 10 minutes thinking of a way to get around
Yeah,
that. I know
he's
you
trying to dodge
fucking,
it.
fucking hell, he's a special lad, that isn't he?
He is.
Special lad. So obviously we've got the first half of this podcast, and we'll maybe speak about a little bit more about like BARRED and stuff on the second
Yeah,
half. I want to touch on Seasons because
Okay.
I was always quite interested by your band. I remember being 13, 14, and I don't know if you ever clocked it, but walking past like Trickies and stuff, and you
There's
was like
always
Season
Season
stickers
stickers.
everywhere.
Yeah, I did see him, but I didn't have
And
a fucking clue who they were.
neither did I, but I was always like, they look like a heavy band, like obviously
yeah.
getting into it myself. And then I was getting my haircut from you at the barbershop, and you had a sticker on it. I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing them about. And then
I
obviously,
think I remember you asking me, like, what is that sticker, man? I
Yeah.
see it everywhere. I'm like, oh, it's just a band that I was in.
yeah, and I was blown away because your band Seasons actually used to practice in this building.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm like, I've come back home today.
Yeah.
So like, I think they were sat outside in the car park when they got here, and I rang Leo to ask if he was here, and I was already in the building, and he was like, "How the fuck have you got in, man?" I was like, "You forgetting, man? This is like
My
I
home.
spent-
Stomping
I've
grounds.
spent years in this fucking
My-
horrible
yeah.
setting, man."
It's absolutely disgusting, but we love it. We love it here. Like
That's beautiful.
it is, but it is shit as
It's
well,
got
isn't it? Yeah.
Character.
It's got character. Aye. What's your favourite memory from this building?
Oh man. Apart from just thoroughly enjoying band practice because it was always buzzing, I think my favourite memories from this building are packing the stuff up to go and play shows.
Really, I hate that. I hate it.
I love it because I was always dead excited. Or just like going out in Aki and coming back here at night when all the fucking bars have closed.
I bet you had some messy fucking like post sessions like here.
Only a couple. But like, yeah, like our bassist, I'm not gonna name him. He's a dirty man. A lot of girls have been in that room
Yeah.
purely because of him.
Fair enough. Yeah, mate. If you come in this building and you're not leaving with tetanus or Hep B, like
Yeah,
you've not done it right. You've
it's
not
super
done it
fucked up,
right.
this
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, it's fucking scary.
It's a bit mings, but we move, don't we?
We move.
We move.
You do what you do, man. It's cheap and it's a big ass. Imagine this like space in the centre of Manchester or London.
Isn't
You'd
a
be paying
applause.
£1,000.
Yeah.
It would probably cost you like 50 grand a year to rent it.
Yeah, it's so expensive. We are very fortunate to have it. It's just a shame it's riddled with rats, really.
Yeah,
But to be fair, Manchester is probably riddled with even more rats.
yeah.
To be fair,
Just classic rundown
Spice
northern
rats.
industrial estate.
yeah, it is. To be fair. Yeah, you're just chilling with that gun just in case a rat comes. Bah, bah. Fucking did now.
give it to Papoose, just chuck it on
Yeah.
the G-Ross, man.
Mate, fucking too right.
Yeah, so that'd be probably my like.
Yeah.
Just get like packing up and going to gigs. Man.
Yeah.
Like, I used to love the vibes because everyone was buzzing.
Yeah,
And
I
I'd
feel-
always drink beers because I didn't drive and I still don't drive.
Yeah.
So I just got pissed all the time.
That's a dream, mate. We always get Nick to drive on purpose so I can have a drink. Don't tell. I hope he's not watching
massive
this.
fucking Jeep.
Yeah, I've got a massive fucking Jeep as well. It's really easy, like, but we do enjoy it. It's just is it's like proper books, like outside of the room. Then, favorite
Outside
memory
the room.
from seasons,
Um,
or the maddest story you've got? Because there's one I know that you've got, and I kind of want you to tell it.
If you can
Okay.
squeeze it into 5
When
minutes.
you got, it's like 3 minutes. When you,
I've probably got like 2 stories. They're both at gigs in Manchester.
I want to know about the one where you got. Well, I already know, but you might not, and obviously the people at home don't. I want to hear about the time when you got bored
From the Zombie Shack.
from the zombie shack.
That was probably like the busiest gig we ever did as well, because whoever the headline band was, I think I listened to them on the way there, and I was like, that is not for me. But they had a following,
Yeah.
so it was like 100 and odd people, maybe more, in Zombie Shack, which is full. It's a tiny venue,
Yeah.
and like the first band go on, and the stage is mega tiny, and they like crammed on it, and they looked all awkward, and I was like, fuck that. So when we went on, we like pushed the crowd back, and I set up on the floor. And Sam set up on the floor as well, and we just left the drummer on the stage.
Yeah.
So we had like a bigger stage, and we just got wireless packs, and like it
Fucking
went
dream.
off at that gig. So it was everyone was like, because the band that was headlining, they were proper heavy. So the people that were there to throw down, like everyone. So I was just in the pit with my guitar, just smashing it, and like I jumped on to get back to the stage. I jumped on like. I went round the back, jumped on this fucking, I thought it was a table just to get through, and the sound dude had left his pine on the fucking top of the desk, and I kicked it, man, and it dropped. I don't know whether I fucking broke anything, I probably didn't, but as soon as we finished our set, they were like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, it's fucking
Just for
shit.
spilling a pint.
That's so shit.
Yeah, we shouldn't have put it there.
Yeah. when
Why
we.
would you leave a pint next to a stage
Yeah,
with a
it's-
bunch of electrical
It's
equipment?
a bit fucking stupid, isn't it, really?
I came to say I love you, babe.